Yeah, no. The internet crashed. But it gave me a chance to think about some stuff. And I mean, there's like hardly anybody online. This could be the other potential place that was getting boomed. What is this? No, this is not the house that I thought that it was. There was like a square house over here like maybe a week ago. It's another one of those where if you wanted to shoot out the ceiling, you just stand right up here and blast the freaking metal part. No, those booms must have been in that compound over there. And then looking at the pattern from the ceiling, do they just have a big spiral airlock that goes all along the outside of the wall? And that's like their drop-down airlock. And unsurprisingly, the metal part seems to be the part where they have stuff. And there's a lock on it, so it looks like it's a solo person. So is that honeycomb that they have over there? I mean, I bet if I blew out that, I could be wrong, but I bet if I blew out that metal square up there, that's probably where their freaking tool cabinet is. And again, I kind of just don't want them by the house. There's nothing to do, really. And I think it's, what, 4C4 to freaking, to blow up a freaking metal hard side. Yeah, it says it's got 1,000, so it's probably 3C4 and a handful of explosive bullets. I mean, just to save time, I mean. Well, before I found that and before I thought of doing that, I was kind of considering just to have a project, build a farm right here. I mean, it's funny that I say that because every other thing that I've seen built here, and as many times as I've said every other thing that I've seen built here has gotten blown up. I'm gonna build here. Like, I was like, good job, Ralphie. Good job. So you're like sideways bragging about living through watching all of these compounds and bases and people get taken out. And freaking You're gonna build in the same spot? Brilliant. I mean, I kind of just want a project. I kind of want a berry farm. I kind of want some gooses and some geeses. Geeses that lay gold eggs for Easter. Bear time. No, I want one of those. I left my lantern on. Well, at least it wasn't my crappy 2x1 that got blew up here. I'm not even sure what I would do with this. I mean, besides recycle it. I think I have some C4. I've got 2. No, Daddy, I want one of those. The gooses, the geeses. I want a goose that lays gold eggs for Easter. At least 100 a day. No, but I was gonna build a berry farm. I'm trying to think of like, should I make it like a reinforced berry farm? Like, I mean, a reinforced berry farm would probably be like a 2x3 that's honeycombed with the same type of airlock that I have on this house. I mean, so unlike any other farm, I mean, they're gonna have to spend a relatively significant amount of sulfur to get into the farm. And then there's that, is like, you can't build it and make it easy, because if people see that it's easy, they're just gonna raid it. Like, I mean, that's just kind of how that goes. Like, and I think I can make shelves. I think I learned to do that. Yeah. I'm gonna recycle this crap. No, I think just for lack of stuff to do. I think I'm gonna raid that poor individual's home. Pow pow, good sir. Boom boom. And I don't think you can get copyright violations. And I could be wrong. I don't think you can for mentioning stuff, for referencing stuff. I mean, I don't think that you can, but I could easily be wrong. But one of my favorite things to do, which Haven't done it in a long time, but you go to like a modded server that's got teleports and you build like a bunker. And if you start to get the feeling that somebody's going to raid your bunker, and it's just a teleport bunker, it's a 1x1 that's honeycombed, that's got a tool cabinet and a handful of boxes in it. Like a box that you can throw a workbench down or furnaces down, or like, you got to pick everything back up, but you use like the remove tool so it doesn't get any duration removed from it. But what you do is I like to leave a note, like because I've done it one time and I was right about it. I suspected that somebody was gonna raid it, despite it being like a ridiculous amount of rockets, because the entire interior, the outside is stone, but the interior is high quality metal. Like all 5 walls and the floor, all six parts of the interior cube are high quality metal with no doors. But since you can teleport, I mean, on that server, like, who cares? But anybody that wants to get in there to get the junk, they have to blow it up. There's no easy way to get in there. Like, I guess I'll start putting metal in here. Boom, 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 boom. So anyway, I took everything out. I moved it to another teleport bunker. We got raided, and the person, after spending like, let me look on the chart here. High quality metal, the hard side. It's like 15 rockets worth of crap. And freaking, granted I think it was like a 3x server, but they had to spend all of that crap to only have to end up with a note that quoted the Venga Boys song, "Boom, boom, boom, I want you in my room." Yeah. That's the punchline, that's the funny part. And I mean, since I can make these, and these are just eating up my inventory. I'm gonna go recycle this crap. I guess I'll keep that. But I thought it was funny. I did. I just... There seemed to be like a bunch of activity, like you could hear feet outside. So I'm thinking, somebody's thinking about raiding this house. They're thinking about it pretty good. They keep going past it, and I usually put them out in the snow where there's nobody, which kind of works against you sometimes because there's not anybody else out there. So any building out there is usually a lot more noticeable, but again, you gotta kind of take your chances. But I was in there and I kept hearing crunch, 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 and then jackhammer noises and crunch, 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 and then they would stop right outside my house and look at it. And I know that they were probably thinking, what is this thing? But they spent all of that sulfur and all that time only to get a note that quoted that song. And I know that they heard me rummaging through boxes and stuff too, so I know that they must have put it together that it's a teleport bunker. Yeah, me and my stories, right? But that is why I have started recording my shenanigans here. I want to get one relatively serious solo wipe in kind of thing. I don't really want to do the shenanigans quite yet. If one person... Oh, see, I thought I disabled chat. Oh, so, what the hell? Is the command not work anymore? That's weird. Is I have the chat disabled. I have show chat off. I have mute global on, and yet, crap! And now it's freaking dark out. I want to recycle this junk. But that doesn't make any sense. Is the console variables should work? I have a keybind that turns all that stuff on and off. Like, let me push. Maybe I was pushing the wrong button again. Nope, the button isn't working now. And I forgot where I was in my freaking story. Damn it. And see, I would do like a naked torch run up there, but whatever. Close this door. Just run up to that recycler. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm probably gonna get eaten by the animals at the junkyard. Mean old junkyard bear. Oh no, it's piggy time. No, piggy, no. No. No, piggy, no. He's got me cornered. He's gonna get me. No, piggy, no. He's gonna get me. I think he got stuck. Good. Jeez. I thought these only ever gave you 50 comfort. It doesn't seem to be working very fast. Whatever. But yeah, that house over there could quickly turn into a tower with aggressive neighbors. And I planned on running over here and doing this a lot faster than it ended up happening. Because I don't like to do stuff during the daytime. it makes you too vulnerable to anybody that doesn't have night vision. I mean, granted, if you do encounter somebody with night vision, then I mean, that's a whole different thing, but I mean, granted, it is possible to hunt somebody down in the dark with a flashlight. That's happened to me before, but pig. I should probably. Well, I got a bunch of them. Whatever. Oh, I think I got DC'd. But somebody's using the microwave again. Is it microwave time? I think that pig is still down here. No, I guess I got away from the piggy. Yeah, and I don't want to complain about there's no PvP on the server. I mean, having to worry about your neighbors door camping you isn't really PvP. No, piggy, no. 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 Oh, jeez. I don't even know where my house is at. I think this is it. No, that's the other one. I'm gonna get shotgun trapped by my own shotgun trap. I don't know if shotgun traps shoot the animals, though. Magic door. Freaking nighttime piggy time. It was happening. He kept saying, I kept saying, no, piggy, no. Okay, so, yeah. Maybe not the best placement for this and the shotgun traps. Come on. I hate that it's inconsistent. Like if it was gonna work sometimes, why doesn't it work the same way every time? Like why did you have to stand there and like bump your head against it? That means that there's some type of variance that's occurring. Like, no, piggy, no. Piggy, piggy, no, no, no. Explosives. And then I could be wrong. Well, you could end up that it could end up that that metal square on the roof doesn't, in fact, lead to their tool cabinet. And it might end up being a garden or something, but it kind of has the base of like a honeycombed with garage doors raid tower. Is kind of what it looks like. And if you're gonna go like put metal on stuff, you pretty much want to wait until you like have enough to do like a whole wall or a whole floor, because the one metal panel is usually a good indicator that, oh, that's the good spot. Like, that looks like the spot that they really don't want you to get to because they put metal on it. Alright, so I need tech trash, I need explosives, I need some metal, I think I need this. Don't remember what to make explosives out of. I don't think you need gunpowder. I think you need a handful of sulfur. Gunpowder, fuel, this and that. And I'm not ashamed to say, I really hope that they're not online. Because, like, I'm not trying to impress them, I'm just trying to raid their house. Like, I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to destroy your stuff. Like, I mean, maybe if I were in a team of people, or maybe if I knew it was only a solo or whatever, but like, I can't really like think that I'm better than I am because I did blow myself up with a grenade yesterday. And it turned out that the person that I was trying to grenade either made it into the tool cabinet and already had their door with a code lock on it in the house that they were raiding that I was antagonizing them. So it was them that stepped through and got my kit, or it was the guy whose house it was, his bag finally came back, and like, in the event that it was the dude, like the somewhat partially naked guy that looked like he was just starting out, he freaking, if whoever was attempting to raid their house comes back, well, now he's got full roadside armor and a SAR and grenades to blow himself up with. Like, am I missing something? Do you need high quality metal for these things? No. Just for whatever reason, it's been removed from my thing there. So I know it's a guaranteed 4 to get through that piece of metal. That's interesting. It's the same C4 count from the hard side or the soft side. Oh, when did they change that? Oh, excuse me. Derpy derp derp derp. And then, like, I do kind of have to wait for it to be nighttime. So I think I'm just gonna grub around in a hazmat with a pistol and a, you know, I mean, I have the stuff for the road signs to not worry about losing them. So it's not that. It's just I want to kill some time. I don't really want to do it during the daytime. Because I already heard booms in the relative area where if I could hear the booms, somebody else could hear the booms. So what I'm hoping happens is I run over, I slap a ladder on the side of that guy's house. I go up, I slap the 3 C4 and hopefully blast it with enough explosive bullets. I don't really want to use the 4 if I have to, like, and I don't really know the calculations to do it with that. I mean, the 4 guarantees that I'll get in. I wonder if I could do it with 3 C4 and a satchel and save the C4. I don't really know. Like, and I haven't seen a calculator anywhere. Is there a Rust raid calculator? Okay, there's a bunch of them. I usually do my own math. Click the structures to add. Metal wall. It's 4 C4. Okay, see, it gives you a breakdown. The manual input. I mean, I kind of just want to know how much damage a C4 does. How much, how much damage does C4 do in Rust? Does one C4 does 550? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Okay, no, it does make sense. Is 1,000? It's just easier to do the math myself. Provided it's accurate. So 1,000 minus 550. Would be 450. I mean, I'm thinking it's only going to be 3 and then some explosive bullets, or 3 in a satchel. But that already seems inaccurate, because if it was only 550, I mean, and then there's a difference between the damage that it does to a person and the damage that it does relative to, like, how much damage you want it to do, like to walls and stuff. Like, I guess that would be a better question. How much damage does C4 do to a metal wall? They take the same, so there's a damage coefficient, so 275, so 3 times 275 would be 825, which means it should be 3 C4 in a satchel, I'm assuming. How much does a satchel do to a metal wall? It says it does 61. So 1,000 minus 825 is 175 divided by 61. So I'm going to need about 3 of them. That's provided that's the right damage coefficient. So, I mean, if that's the case, and satchels can be unreliable, and I really just want to see if that's where the tool cabinet is. I guess I'm just gonna throw this 4 C4 on there. And then since it's so close to my house, I'm just gonna come back. I mean, if I get lucky and that's where the tool cabinet is, I can just shoot out the tool cabinet, slap my tool cabinet down. I don't care what else is in the rest of the base, just so long as I can lock them out of their base. I mean, the quickest, easiest way to do it is do the slap, 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 and then the beep, 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 and then the boom, 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 boom. And yeah. Let me grab a hazmat out of here. So there has been some people around. I have a pistol. Yeah. I have a silencer. That's free. Because if I'm gonna be like with my face in the middle of stone nodes and stuff, like I don't really want to grab a hazmat. Do I have pre-made bullets in here? I thought I did. Unless I moved them or got killed with them, which that's possible. A silencer for the pistol. Derpy derp herp derp. I already made a silencer. Oh, oops. Yeah, see, no, that means that somebody's been out here. Because I didn't break any of those barrels. I don't think that that stuff just despawns on its own, like, ever. Like, it's about to be piggy time. Is there a house over there? I mean, I could be wrong and it's just despawning, but I didn't hear anybody breaking anything. But somebody did come through here before and break some stuff. I don't think I have any neighbors, and I gotta go look for neighbors, because I know I didn't grab that. I didn't grab anything to trigger that thing to despawn. I know I didn't, I know I didn't break that thing. And I'm looking at it, and there's usually a ton of nodes out here. All along this base, all along... so I think somebody's active around here. Somebody up at the gas station, maybe? I mean, that's kind of important to know. That's still just that wooden 1x1. My plan was to come out and just break the nodes that were around my house and freaking And that's where I blew myself up yesterday. Which, that guy might still be in there. He might still be active in there, even after the raid. And somebody is finally raiding that house. That freaking compound over there. I guess that's like number 10. Yep. No, I'm not counting the rockets, I'm just counting the compounds that I've seen get built and then destroyed, and built and then destroyed, and then built and then destroyed, and like... And so far, I've only gotten raided one time. And it was my BP farming one by one. Yeah, see, all of these nodes over here are gone. And that garbage pile despawned outside my house. And I'm pretty sure that they don't do that by themselves. The shadows all mistimed. Oh, and why would I bother with a silenced pistol? To kill piggies or wolves or something that try to come over and bite me. And somebody managed to build a house down here. So I'm able to at least defend myself from animals or nakeds. And not really lose anything, while also not drawing any attention to myself. Like, no, it's with the amount of booms that is. That's definitely that compound going down. Definitely the compound going down. And I swear that garbage piles don't despawn themselves once they're spawned. You have to break at least one barrel, or take at least one thing out of the freaking thing to have it like despawn itself, like. Oh, and why am I not, like, just rushing over to where I hear the booms? Despite it sounding like only one person doing the booming? Because I don't care. The only thing it would do is potentially aggravate somebody. Like, whether I win or lose, it's just gonna aggravate them. And yes, I did do that yesterday, but I was bored. Bored to the point where that's what I felt I had to do. And then what's gonna happen? Like, am I gonna try to finish their raid with the explosives that they brought with them until they come back? And then kill me and take their stuff back and continue their raid? Like, oh, I know I killed you and I took your stuff, but you know, I just decided to keep going the way that you were going. You know, whereas I could have just ignored you and let you just keep going, but and then I do stuff like that to myself, like I run by and grab a box and forget that I grabbed a box. So then when I run out my door, it just happens that I see the one that I took that causes the junk pile to despawn. I make myself paranoid for no reason. Oh. This is so frustrating. Would I have a better time of doing that, putting the box out there? I mean, I don't want somebody to blow the door off and then have access to the box, so there. Now, that sounds like two people. Or it's one person reloading two rockets. Because you can't reload a rocket launcher that fast. Derby derp herp derp. Oops. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Getting old. I'm back. You subnormal half-wits. Yeah, TF2 quotes. Okay, so, I mean, that is why I waited until nighttime. I just happened to get lucky that the guys out there blowing stuff up didn't hear my C4. But yeah, all of that effort to build that compound, only to have it get freaking destroyed, like, because every single base is only a matter of freaking sulfur. There's no base that isn't just a matter of sulfur, like. How much sulfur do I have to cook, though? Pow. And then there's that, is like, I could be wrong. I mean, I could easily be wrong, but I would kind of wager that just the amount of crap that I have in my freaking reinforced 2x1 here is probably more stuff than that's in that entire compound. As far as value goes, like, as I plant 50 corn seeds. Yeah, but all of these freaking nodes are gone. I can't say I don't see a new house, because I do see that new house. I did see this new house, but I removed the doors from it. The only other house that's relatively close is this one. I think I'm gonna go plant this other line of 50 corn, just to get them out of my inventory. I'm gonna plant all the seeds, because they're just sitting in there. Nah, whatever, I'll save them. It's my upkeep on this house over here. In 5 days. My garage. You guys done? That's a no. And since I'm going in through that door, that door that I'm making, since I'm going in through that roof panel, provided there's no traps or any other crap in there, and provided that is right where they put their tool cabinet. I mean, like, if you have a stone structure and one metal square, that's like saying, you know, X marks the spot, like. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to put a trapdoor lock in there. I mean, it might be cheaper to use like a rocket and some explosive bullets to just go through their airlock, but it kind of looks like they have, it looks like a 2x1 or a 2x2 with a crazy airlock on the front of it. And I keep thinking about that metal panel. Like, what is the only reason that they would put that metal section on there? If not to reinforce the most important part of the base, like. Oh no, I guess I was wrong. Because you do get 2 high quality metal without a T. I thought it was the T that was giving me 2. Pretty sure it only used to be 1. For every ore that you broke, you got a high quality. And I'm just really just derping around killing time until nighttime. And not that I am really particularly too worried about having new neighbors, or that I want their stuff, or that I really particularly want them gone that bad. Although those are all good reasons. They're all good enough reasons. It's mostly just out of boredom. And I do kind of see an opportunity that looks like they're not online. And as a solo, I mean, it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to counter one person, let alone more than one person. Like, especially if they're sitting in their base waiting for you to peek your head around the corner so they could shotgun you. Like, anybody that has to go through the door is always at a disadvantage. These and other platitudes that are totally obvious. Blah. I'm kind of tempted to go watch those guys. I mean, because it looks like I've got all the nodes out of here. I mean, but with as much time as I've got. Well, let me make sure I've got my crappy raid put together. So if I go here and then I guess I just have to mash a button is the easiest way to do that. I mean, because if I move it up more, I'm not sure that that's really gonna help me, like. Pow. But then again, like, what do I really care? I mean, the thing that I would probably see is just the outside of the base and hear booms. I might get lucky and see a tower fall, maybe. But that's pretty unlikely. And it's about to be nighttime. And that's roughly like 10 minutes of night vision. So, I mean, that, and I don't think that those guys would stop what they're doing to try to go counter me from slapping 4C4 on that guy's house. And just on the off chance I need a second ladder. But I mean, you know, can't really accurately predict what people are gonna do. They might do exactly just that. There's other booms over there. We could go get their booms. I mean, it's unlikely, but that it's possible. Yeah, we could use those booms. Yeah, we could. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go over to his house with night vision and a kit. I mean, I would bring the MP5, except I need a SAR for the explosive bullets. And I do plan on locking them out of their own house. I have to move some wood over from the other house to this. Lock. And I wanted to make a trap door. And just add my own door to their house. Blow. That sounded like people feet. I mean, I know I heard the piggy, but that sounded like people feet. Do I only have that beat up SAR over here? I guess I gotta make a new one. Do I need wood for this? Never remember. For high quality. Yeah, the way that those guys, and that's two people, at least two people with those rocket launchers hitting, two at the same time, like, or one right after the other, like, because you can't reload a rocket launcher by yourself that fast. Like, even if you wanted to, you couldn't. Need a hammer. Got a hammer. And since I plan on... Like, all of this crap for a raid seems totally excessive, but... And then I might not get the tool cabinet. But even still, like... Throw down a sleeping bag over there, maybe. What I'm hoping will happen, which more than likely won't happen, is I go over there, I slap my 4C4 down. I slap my 4C4 on that metal panel after I throw my two ladders up there. Crap. I'm trying to fit it all in one box here. Stupid Ioka taking up a spot. Where did my other ladder go? Is it in here already? No. I know I made one. Or did I only think I made one? Or did I throw it in this box over here? No. I think I only think I made one. Not in here. No, I think I only think I made one. So go over, throw the ladders up, throw the 4C4 down, blow at that metal panel, shoot out the tool cabinet, throw down my tool cabinet, and then build a wall frame, put my trapdoor on the roof. Which, again, that might go completely sideways. I might end up needing more boom. The tool cabinet might not be under that metal square. But I mean, I can just come back once I'm inside the house. But that's the other part of that is like, why would they bother reinforcing one piece with metal or two triangles with metal and then leave a metal square? Because it kind of seems like a 2x2 with a crazy airlock on it is kind of what it seems like. And when you do that with the metal square or like a stone structure and it's got the one metal piece, I mean, come on, it's like which one is the most likely thing to have the thing on it? Like, and because I can't tell what they're gonna have when I get over there, I don't want to bring more boom than I need and then potentially get killed and end up wasting it because that was a freaking doofus. Like, it's about to be nighttime. They are still booming too. Make sure there's nobody out here. To recycle this. Well, now it is starting to get dark time. The dark or the before of the time. I mean, I do kind of want to see if anybody's out here though, and just how much time I have based on the sun. Because again, I swore I heard animal feet. Or people feet. I know I heard animal feet, but I swore I heard people feet. I don't see anything that looked like activity. Yeah, like I said, I know it seems like a lot to bring on a raid, but I've been in positions where I needed a hammer, I didn't have any wood, there was a box or some crap in the way, I was stuck on a triangle. That happened even just in this wipe, like. Those guys over there have stopped booming stuff. And I've accidentally thrown the C4 or whatever in my house. I don't want to waste my explosive ammo shooting at somebody. Put this where I can get it. I don't want to move that down there till later. That should be enough to construct a door frame. I mean, it might not be. So, like, to make sure that I have enough to construct the stone door frame. Throw down a sleeping bag in their house. So, I mean, I'm hoping that I don't have to shoot anybody. And I'm hoping I can just go over there and not have to worry about reloading. But I am kind of wasting my time here, so let's head over there. Am I forgetting anything? C4 panels. No, let's go. It's exciting. Now watching me blow myself up with a C4. That is scary. I am getting excited though. Does it look like they put more stuff on this? They did. So there was a wall. I think this person's online. Oh no. They're online. They just heard me jump. Is that them in there looking at me? No, it's a battery. Crap. Well, there goes my plan. They're online and they're in there. Oh, that sucks. Well, that explains who was breaking barrels over by my house. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's totally unexpected. I mean, that changes my whole plan of attack. Like, well, now what do I do? And it does look like they just have a garden in there. Yeah, this wasn't here before, and that's why all the stone nodes are gone. And everything else. God, no. Well, now what the hell do I do? I mean, I would need a whole nother 2C4 to get through the roof. I mean, I don't have the stuff to do it right now. I mean, I would need 4 rockets from the outside, plus they're in there. What's weird is I don't hear any feet in there. No! I mean, it's not a matter of fear, it's just I don't have the freaking explosives to get to the, to get through the walls, because they added more walls since I'd... Damn it. And they're active. Whether or not they're active and in there, I didn't hear any feet, and I made noise and I jumped outside their house. That's freaking disappointing. No! I mean, houses don't build themselves, like... And I have heard feet outside then, and it's been that guy. I don't think I've got enough space in here to put this kid in here. Do I? Well, nah, I mean, I've already got metal and crap in here, and I needed all this space anyway. It's so frustrating. I get over there and they... Well, that... No! Well, it's daytime. Is he gonna be active now? Like... And I've heard him over here by my house. And I knew I didn't break that freaking... I didn't break any barrels by my house. And I'm almost 100% sure that they don't despawn on their own. So it's daytime. He's probably went AFK during the nighttime. I mean, it's only 2 more C4 that I need to get through the roof and then do all of this other stuff that I was gonna do. And do those guys not have flashlights? Why did they wait all that time to freaking... I think I see him. I do see him. You might not even be able to see it on the video, but he just came out of his house. He's about a pixel high. Like... I mean, I do feel bad raiding his stuff, but like... It's slowly turning into a compound. And he's right over there by the airfield, so he's probably got a bunch of relatively decent junk in there. There's the time factor though too. C4 is fast. And the time that it would take me to shoot 4 rockets Because I have the 4 rockets. So the time that it would take me to shoot the 4 rockets. It's so irritating. I thought that he, like, was just half done building stuff and then logged out or something. Just left it half built. Because people do that. I don't know if I have binoculars in here. I think I do. I think I found them before. That's so frustrating. Somewhere I had binoculars. I don't think I can make them. $40 metal fragments and 1 gear. What the hell did I do with them? Did I put them in the other house? Because I know I picked some up. I was going to use them to go look at the, I think I recycled them. Hey, here's some. I'm gonna go look at his house. Which I don't know, can you use binoculars when you have the night visions on? I've never tried that. Which, it wouldn't make sense if that would work. So he's probably going about his business. That whole roof panel wasn't there though. So he's online. And I know I just, oh, look at that, he's got a house over here. That must be his starter house to build this other house. Is that wood? That must be why I didn't hear any reaction when I was outside before. I didn't know this was over here. I mean, it's like the end of the week and the poor guy's trying to build a farm. He does have a triangle to get up and down though. There's probably a door in there. I mean, that was the same thing that I was gonna do, is just build a farm. Just for something to do. I turn around with the binoculars and I see who I'm looking at, like. Which that has happened to me before. Not with the binoculars, but I was running through the woods. And I think I just got in a fight with somebody and freaking... I lived and I thought that I had gotten away. And then I hear feet and I don't see where the feet are, but the dude managed to stay perfectly behind me the whole time. Like if he was the barrel. And I finally turn around and he's like, hey, how's it going? And he shoots me, like. I'm so freaking mad about that, though. And I know he's probably been over here eyeballing my freaking house. Because both of the well, no. I mean, a closer recycler for him would be over by the, over here at the airfield. And I don't think that's just honeycomb. If I slap the C4 there, then I can avoid going through the ceiling. And again, I don't really want or need anything. I just saw an opportunity for an easy raid. What I assumed was wrong, though. I mean, I assumed that this whole this whole section wasn't here before. But apparently he's out in the desert getting stuff. How many satchels does it take to get a wooden wall down? Wooden door? I have a handful of satchels. Takes 2. But I mean, then that's gonna make him leery that he's gonna get raided. Ah, it's so irritating. Well, at least I didn't waste my explosives or die or lose my kit or anything. Floating piggy. That's irritating. No, but I was right though. Usually nodes all through here. Usually nodes all through here. And I thought that I heard feet by my house. And I did. Road scientist time. I gotta look that up. The tanker truck thing. What is that? Is that a boat? Oh no, it's a car. Is there a place to bring, like, the tanker truck, or is there a place to bring the tanker train, the train tanker? Like, is there a place to bring those that freaking you can just fill them with crude oil or something? Like, I imagine there must be, because otherwise what would the point of it be? Ship salt water around? That sounds like the big gun. Is that feet I hear over here? Use the big gun and some explosive bullets. Just burn through somebody's sheet metal door. No, Wolfie, no. What happened? You guys run out of boom? I don't really see anything that looks like that. I get some movement. Oh wow, they see me. It's a little bit, Oh, it's this guy? Hey, good shot, bud. Shouldn't you be shooting the people that are downstairs? Oh, there's a minicopter too? Shouldn't you be shooting the minicopter guy? He crashed. Pow. Kerbloomy. How the hell did he see me, though? I don't know, that feels a little cheaty. Like, I mean, in order for him to see me, freaking... it feels a little lame. I mean, I could blow up Garden Guy's house, but I mean, like, I don't really have any reason to do that. Not really, like. Oh, these guys got raided finally? It's amazing to think that there was a big house here. My crappy freaking 1x1 outlived them all. Lost all my pumpkins. I'm big sad. What kind of, the hell is this? I mean, it's possible that he just happened to see movement. It's possible that he was just looking in that direction. But almost as soon as I peeked up over the corner, he sniped me. Feels a little cheaty. I mean, like I said, it's possible that he just happened to be looking that way. But at the same time, no, it was a little too fast just to notice me. Like, I mean, I know that must be what his job is to do that, but then they got the crappy copter pilot crashing the freaking minicopter into the tower. Right. Like a glove. And that's something that I haven't tested that I forgot to test that I kind of want to test is, well, for one, like, this button did work. This keybind did turn chat on. Mute global false, chat enabled true. And yet, just within a few days, it freaking... It doesn't work now? I haven't changed the keybinds at all. Yeah, and I think I need metal in this house. I'm pretty sure those guys are still there. I don't think I've got binoculars in any of these junk boxes either. No. 21 days upkeep. I forgot to check for binoculars. Oops. I mean, I don't want to make binoculars, but... got their castle on the island over here. Looks like they crashed a boat on their thing over here. Just keep adding to it. The hell is there just a random metal pipe out here? These guys get raided too? I mean, I see a hole. Turrets and oh jeez! Is that a person or a turret? That's a turret. Another turret? It missed. The soft side builder. But as far as that chart is telling me, the soft side is the same as the hard side as far as the HP goes. Oh, well, no, there is one rocket difference, I guess. Pow-pow! Oh, jeez! For the freaking python. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. The amount of damage a python makes a pistol bullet do. Blah, 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 blah. Make a sleeping bag. Oh, I don't hear any pow pow powing going on over there. Yeah, and then there's that. It's like, I would kind of feel bad if I raided Mr. Garden guy's house over here. I mean, I don't think that he would feel bad about killing me at all, but it's not really about that. Like, I have heard him over by my house a few times. And I've been there myself. Like, you just get something built, like you just came back with all this stuff to put in all your walls on your second floor or whatever. And then freaking, like, you just get it built and some person comes through and blows your stuff up, like... Oh no, they're still going. Bear meat. I think I want to go get my pumpkins. But yeah, that's why I didn't go over there before. It sounded like more than one person. And it's just highly, highly unlikely that even if I went over with a bolty, would I be able to kill all of them? And then you'd have like, it'd be like swatting a bee's nest. There's just so many of them that like... And there's so few people on the server. Like, let me check how many people are on the server. Yeah, there's like only a handful of people on the server. Plus it's like the last week anyway. I did want my pumpkins though. I wonder if they flew the minicopter over here to check out what I had in my bag. I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. In the sense that, like, to do threat assessment, but, like... It is probably more than likely that they didn't. My bag is probably gone, too. And yeah. I think it was like right up here where I got shot. Probably gonna get shot again. Game's about to crash, I think. Oh no. There it goes. I mean, I don't think my bag would have despawned. I probably came up here and grabbed it. I mean, it does seem kind of like a waste, but... I thought that was my bag. I don't see the sniper on the roof anymore. Pew! I guess they're done. I did see their boats that they came in on. Get him, bear. Bite him. Maybe they're not done. Maybe that's the celebratory pow 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 in the air. Yep, sea wolves. Yeah, he's gonna get me. I think he is swimming over here to try to bite me. But I guess just mark that compound down as just another one that I've seen go up and then be up for a few days and then get taken out again. And I would say, like, well, that's gotta be fun and everything, but pretty sure that those compound people were offline. It's like it's just a regular rock. But then you get the bragging rights to say that you've removed so-and-so from the server and they're a poopy nose and you're great, I guess. Have I told you recently how great I am? And how much of a poopy nose you are? I planted like 50 corn. I only harvested a handful of it. Which makes me wonder if this guy over here with the garden makes me wonder if he hasn't been picking my corn, like. I mean, I'm pretty sure that he's been over here already. Yeah, I gotta move this thing. Damn it. Maybe if it was over just a little bit more, maybe. So I don't want to have to keep picking it up and putting it down, if I can help it. And I'm not criticizing those people. It's just an observation. Then again, it is the end of the wife, so like, who really cares in either case? I think it was better before. What if I put it more in the middle, maybe? I'm gonna have to fix it this time. Yes, piggy, 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 piggy. Should be able to get up here pretty easy now. And now I'm gotten stuck. And I don't want to put the box over there. It is pretty cool, the stuff that people get out of the game, though. Like, I can do what I do and be satisfied with it. Like, I don't need to do that giant compound crap. I mean, again, it just seems like a huge waste of time. Like, nah, I guess the easiest thing to do is to just pick it up and put it back down. And you can't say that, oh, well, you can't do that if you wanted to. Dude, you totally can. You go out and you farm resources and you build a big, giant freaking compound. I mean... only to have it get offline by freaking Only to have it get offline by people. And that's not the bad part. The bad part is they pat themselves on the back for it. Look at what a good job I did shooting explosives at this unmanned building. Which kind of goes against the entire spirit of the game. Like, you're supposed to online people. You're supposed to go in and like try to make it like a tactical assault on one team versus another team, and like, you know, the ideal version of it. Like, at least I would assume that's what it's supposed to be like. I don't know what I want to do. Part of me wants to go raid Garden Guy's house. He's like the only person that's over it. Like, I mean, and it's the end of the week. It's the end of the wipe. And I don't need any crap. But see, I don't want to build a garden and then have the same thing happen. But yeah, I've been going for about 2 hours. I got like nothing done. But there's not really anything to do. But yeah. I mean, for a solo and for the stuff that I have accomplished and the time that I've accomplished it, and my bases are still here after like all of this time, no, I would call this a win. But I've kind of wanted to play freaking TF2 in a while. I mean, like, I still feel like this is a waste. Kinda like, not really. I had fun, but I think I'm calling it a stream here. Probably come back, probably end up building the garden only to have to get raided. But whatever, that is the game. Thank you for watching. Thank you for